lemon drop scones. The tools you will be needing are 2 mixing bowls, 1 measuring cup, 3 tablespoons and 1 teaspoon, a spatula, 3 ramekins, a towel, and oven mitts, and a greased pan. The ingredients you will be needing are flour, sugar, milk, lemon, butter, egg, baking soda, baking powder, and salt. First, you take the flour and put it and take 1 1/4 cup of flour and put it into the measuring cup. That's 1 cup. Then you take the 1/4 and put it in. You take some and then put it in. Then you take 2 tablespoons of sugar and put them in the bowl. Then you take the baking soda, take a teaspoon, and get about 1/8. And put it in. Then you take 2 teaspoons of baking powder and put it in. Then you take 1/8 teaspoon of salt and put it in. Then you mix it all together with your spoon. Then you take your other mixing bowl and take your egg and crack it on a ramekin and put it into one of your ramekins. Then you take one of your spoons, take it and take the yolk apart from your egg. Then you have the yolk and the egg. Then you take the white and pour it into your other mixing bowl. Then you take your milk and pour it into the measuring cup, 1/2 cup. Take it and pour it in with the egg. And then tablespoon plus 1 teaspoon of butter. You take it and put it in. Then you take your teaspoon and cut just enough to fit the teaspoon and put it in. Then you take your spatula and mix it up. Then you take it and pour it into your other mixing bowl. Then you mix it all up really well until everything sticks like a glob of dough. Take it off with your hand and you make sure all of the flour and mix is off of the spatula. Then you have to mix it and mix it. Then you might have to rinse off your hands. So, rinse them. Take your hand towel and then, last but not least, you take the lemon and squeeze it in. And make the lemon juice. Then you pour it in with the mix. Then you mix it all together to make the lemon flavor that makes it lemon drop. And make sure it's not too wet, so you might have to mix it really well. Mix it to make a good dough, like bread dough. Make sure all of the flour is off of the side and every ingredient is mixed in well and that the butter is not still clumping. Then you take it off with a spoon. And you put it, and then it should look like a nice dough. Then you take your 2 tablespoons take the grease pan, take a tablespoon of it, the mix, and put it on the baking pan to make a nice scone. Then you take and if there's extra, you will put it on. And if any gets on the side, make sure you take some off so it won't burn to the pan. And put it on with one of the other scones. Then you make sure you get all of the mix out of the bowl. If you have any extra mix, you can put it with other scones, or if you have enough to make another scone, then go ahead. Then you try to get all of the mix off of your spoons and mix it with the other scones. Okay, and you take your sugar, and with your last spoon, take a teaspoon and sprinkle some on top of the scones. The topping.